got a Primal Raminator or even crazier, a bouncer, you jump it, you're gonna get crazy with it, you're gonna bust the pistons out. It happens a lot. I've got some right here. I'm gonna show these to you on the table. I think I've got a fix for this, and it's kind of interesting. Let's get to the table. This is a stock piston right here. They are literally about 4 millimeters thick, and they just don't hold up. If you drive the truck scale jump, stock engine, you'll be just fine forever. You don't have to worry about it. But if you're gonna send it, you need to watch. I have busted these stock with stock oil. So yeah, busted that one. This one's drilled out to 4 millimeters. Busted that one with 650 oil. So these bust, but maybe I can fix it. And that would be with this right here. I built a piston. It is supported underneath, okay? Because when you land, everything has to go up, and that's where you get all your pressure, and that's what busts the pistons. The rebound is not what busts these pistons out. It's all the compression. As a test unit, this right here is PLA Professional, which is like 5 to 6 times stronger than normal PLA. This is printed 90% infill. So the way this works is, this actually slips over the shaft a little bit, okay? This presses in there. Let me get this pressed. It does take a little bit of tightness here to get it in. Once you get it started, you can then put the screw on it, and the screw will finish the installation. The piston thickness on this, we're talking about the flats, not the ribbed part here, is 6 millimeters, 6.1. But I'm hoping that all of this right here will actually, get the job done. Let me see if I can show this better. You can see the work right here. So I've got these in my ram bouncer with roughly 475 to 500 CST oil. They feel really good. Let me show you. I think I actually did pretty decent. So the oil flow, not only does it go through the holes, it goes around the piston. There is a slight gap. Let's see if I can show this to you. See that? That little bit right there. So I'm hoping that this right here will actually flow enough oil on landings to not bust and break. Now, if the PLA Professional that I'm testing with actually holds up, the PLA Carbon is better. So if these hold up here, I will print the other ones out of PLA Carbon, and you'll see these on the website for you. So let's see what happens. We are going into my future studio shop here. Still got a lot of work to do, but you guys can see I am working on different things here. So yeah, got some stuff going on, but look at this right here. Now, they're on. They feel really good. So as long as all this holds up to this little test that we're about to run this through, I think we're going to be fine. So look at the compression. Look at that. So yeah, you don't want your toes underneath there if you drop this thing. Let's get it outside. Okay, so I'm going to send it. It will be decent sends, all that. I know the last time I drove it, it was like it had no dampening, and honestly, it didn't. All it had was the oil to lube the O-rings. So yeah, I'm gonna just do a few pops with it. It really handles so good though. Nice. I also want to get some slow-mo landing so I can see that the suspension is working. I kind of think I may need to go in and do a larger piston hole, because having to run 450 to 500 CST in this particular setup, I don't know, maybe it'll be okay. The last time I drove it, man, it was so bouncy. There we go. Woo, all right. There we go. The first jump I want to do is this right here. That looked pretty good. I want to try that again. Suspension looks like it's working good as far as like watching it from here. Guess I'll jump up out of the track. Yeah, it looks like it's working good. I'm looking at the shocks. It looks like they're working good. Let's get some slow-mo of this so we can really analyze it. Man, those landings looked really good. I still got dampening. So far, so good. I'm gonna hit something a little bigger now. See what we can do here. Wow, that was good. Let's try it again. That was a good one. Let's see. Do I still have dampening? Still got dampening. Oh my God, I may have fixed it. That's awesome. That is awesome. I mean, they're absorbing. I was worried about, because there's such a high volume of fluid that has to go through the pistons when you jump these things like crazy. And generally speaking, that's what causes things to mess up. Like with your stock raminator, you jump it, you land it, you'll notice your suspension doesn't move because they hydrolock, because so much volume has to make it through there. And it just can't get through there fast enough. So, especially the front, for some reason, if you ever watch your front suspension, when you land off a jump, it's like it doesn't move at all. Now, total height under the vehicle is about 7 feet, maybe 8 feet. So, oh, I almost messed up. I'm taking this down to DFD this weekend, so I don't want to actually break anything, but wow, that looks good. Really good. I think we're good to go, guys. Let's go ahead and check this thing real quick. Dampening looks good. Feels good. Oh man, that's awesome. Try something. Oh, yeah. Woo. Oh. All right. I'll tell you, when you have something like this and you flip it over, it's always like a cringy moment, you know? You're like, oh, no. But it happens. I'm happy with what I've created here. Everything looks like it's working good. Wow. That is good. Holy moly. Woo, baby. Keep in mind, this thing is quite literally like 70 pounds, okay? Look at this. This is a monster. If there's one thing about this vehicle, since what I generally do with it is just mess around like this, it's not geared up, it's geared with a 15-tooth pinion gear. You can go up to a 25, so with this transmission and combination, you can get really crazy with it. Generally speaking, I'm around a crowd, so there's no need for that. I mean, it's still got plenty of get up and go. I think all in all, maybe, I don't know, maybe 25 miles an hour. And I'm fine with that. It doesn't look like it's 25 miles an hour though, does it? That it doesn't. We are fresh off the drive, and look at this. The oil is still cavitated. Ooh, I've been shot in the face by these things so many times. Made a mess. Let's see if I can get a closer shot. All right. Hard to tell, but you can tell by the bubble stream, these pistons are good. Wow, very nice. I am so happy the pistons held up. Now that was only about 7 or 8 feet up, okay? I get that. Sometimes we send them a little bit higher. Sometimes they hit and slap. That's a hard hit too, but regardless of all that, about 500 CST weight oil for these things is about right for the single pistons. If you have a raminator with dual shocks, you may want to go 350 CST because you're gonna have dual shocks doing all of that stuff. So regardless of all that, it's up to you. So oil it thin so it moves nice and freely when you're sitting there parked, right? When you jump and all that fluid has to rush through that piston, that's when you really need to allow it to flow. Honestly, remote reservoirs are the best way to go here. It will lead the pressure off, just send it back around, but we don't have those at this point that I know of. But regardless, guys, hopefully you guys saw the video. And if you want to get some of them, they're available on the website. Link is down below. Use that link, hit that subscribe, ring that bell, and you guys have a wonderful Raminator day. Woo! I'm happy with these things worked. If you're still watching, you are top shelf. You are the cream of the crop, the pick of the litter. You are phenomenal. Thank you for watching to the end of the video. It means a lot to me. Now, down below, there are links for the products you see. Also for channel memberships, if you guys want to be a part. Channel members get early viewing on pretty much everything that I can. So, guys, check that description. There's a lot of info down there. Thank you all for watching.